Welcome to the Life Motivation. I am Thomas Warden. These are the entrepreneurs from across the world that come here each day to give the love and the knowledge and the inspiration of things that we have been experiencing through our life, of shifting our vibrations of our energy levels, of our thought processes that we give to ourselves, all by the words that we start telling ourselves in the morning. And then after we start telling ourselves of knowing what we want throughout the day, then we go out there and we take action and we make things happen. So that way we're not only affecting ourselves within life, we're affecting those that are around us in a good, positive way. We're making it a little contagious world by spreading our smiles, by spreading our love, by spreading the things in life that has done something for us, and it's called the opportunities. We have seen it. We've been able to harness it. We've been able to take our dreams and our desires and move them to the next level of our life. Each day, we know that we may not get them all complete today, but it's okay. We know we may not be perfect in it, but it's okay. We know that we're perfectly imperfect within this life and this physical body, and we're only going to make it better each day. And each day we get up and we do it again, and each day we'll do it again. So we get in here for 365 days instead of a 90-day challenge. We said we would get in here and spread the love to our team and our community when this all started a year and a half ago. Now we've been in here doing this, telling people across the world of what we can do, of being able to give each other the love of happiness in life. And that's all we're waking up to, seeing the opportunities, seizing those, because sometimes they're going to slap you right in the face. And if you don't take advantage of them, then you could lose out on something that could be a great manifestation. If you look at the creation of the bigger picture of what you want when something comes to you, when you find a passion that you're passionate about, something that you really want to do within life that makes you happy while you're doing it. My son, y'all seen him about 6 or 8 months ago, went to a pawn shop and then ended up looking for some different guitars just to have something to do on his little off time. Well, with that guitar, he finally found one and he started strumming, learning from YouTube, from different little songs or whatever. He's picked up different things, and he doesn't actually play a song and hasn't learned a true song. But the chords that he's played and learned how to finger pick, he has learned how to play the guitar and puts out some good little stuff. He has never went to a recording studio. He just plays for us around the house or the campfire or things like that. Well, last week, the last month, he's been strumming with a guy one-on-one, just having some fun, sitting around the house, just, having a few cold brews and, playing the guitar, having fun. He invited him to a little sit down with about 6 other guys, acoustical one night. So he went last Wednesday. This will tell you how fast things work. Last Wednesday, they asked him, to come play with them. So he did. Went over there, and this one guy is there actually getting a bunch of instruments together so he's making a song. He's writing a song. So he's looking for something in there for some different sounds and to put together. Well, Chase had played something that night that caught his attention, and he said, "Who played that?" He said, "I did." He said, "Play it again." He said, "That's going to be the beginning of my song." Chase is like, they put me at lead that night, and he said, "I am just picking," and then they started coming in behind me, started playing some more, and just added their bass guitar and added this guitar, started playing these chords, and it just all started sounding. He said, "It was cool, Dad," and I was like, "Well, that's awesome." And about that time, he's telling me during that night, somebody said, "Hey, do we have a recording studio for this kid?" And they were like, "Hey, we got to get one." So somebody line up something so we can bring him to listen, to play, and this, that, and the other. So we're sitting there talking. His phone vibrates, text message, and it's that guy. And he said, "Hey, you're going to come, play with us tonight, or jam with us," is what he said. And Chase, was fixing. I said, he started laughing. He said, "Dad, you're freaking. How do you do this? Every time I'm around you, something happens." And I said, "No, it's not me. It's you." I said, "I'm trying to get you to understand that." And I said, "What was it?" He said, "It's that guy asking if I'm going to come jam with him." And I said, "What are you going to?" He said, "Well," he said, "I've been on the road, just got back from Mississippi." He said, "I came to see you, drove an hour over here." He said, "I'm not going to go." I said, "BS." I said, "If you ain't never seen an opportunity slap you in the face, you're 24 years of age. Here's one right here that just slapped you in the face right here, right now. You put that guitar in that case, you get your butt in that truck, and you tell him, I'll be on my way. Be a little bit late." I said, "I'm coming in from Beaumont from seeing my dad." I said, "But you go." And I said, "The whole way there, I want you to envision the bigger picture of what this could turn out to be, of one night at a recording studio, of you sitting in there and just jamming, doing what you love to do." That right there. Now, the bigger vision, guys. I haven't talked to him today, but I told him to see, what would you want? Where do you want this to go? You've got the biggest opportunity set in front of you that people are going to put you in a recording studio and probably set a contract in front of you and say, hey, let's do this and let's do that. And I said, why not take it and roll with it and listen to what they have? We'll get you a lawyer. We'll make sure everything is legal and binding. And that way you have yourself protected as well. Opportunities can manifest so big and so great right here. And y'all just heard that little story right there. CAW. Remember those initials. They're coming. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, having fun in life, seeing the energies, the vibrations. The kid is more powerful than me. He just hasn't truly grasped it yet. But after yesterday, knowing that I've been telling him, just find your passion. Just find your passion. Just that little picking and grinning by the guitar has been his passion, but he truly didn't know it. But after last night, he now knows what his true passion is. And when I get to talk to him today, I can't wait because I've been feeling it all morning. So it's going to be awesome. It's a great day to have a great day. Go ahead, brother.
Look, look. People might have, Thomas didn't give every detail in full detail because he understands that there's certain stuff that he can't quite put into words. So you did a good job in describing how you described it to me, Thomas. But some people will receive it, other people will be like, wow, it's a good manifestation. I love the story personally because I think it shows that whether it be yourself or your family, your children, your wife, your husband, regardless of, whatever the case may be, man, you can manifest some really great things in this life. We only have this one opportunity, guys. I won't be screaming at you this morning, I promise. We only have this one opportunity that is great. This one opportunity where we can really truly tap into the best version of ourselves and tap into a potential that is hidden and tap into something that each and every one of us comes with giftings. Each and every one of us comes with something special to offer to the table. And that's what Thomas always is referencing, given you there's times when I know if I was a newbie or if I didn't necessarily feel like I had a voice and I was still showing up to these every single morning. Everybody has a voice here. I just want to make sure that's clear. But if I felt internally as if I didn't have a voice, then I might not necessarily step out and vocalize my opinion or vocalize, or give insight, say, hey, let me chime in on that topic or let me discuss my perspective in reference to that topic. We've said that we've mentioned the aspect of, hey, we don't want to hear no negativity in here, but there's times when negativity affects us, so discussing that is still encouraged. What we go through, those things are still encouraged on here. Don't be scared to step out. This is, as much as you guys, the label that's put on our mornings or whatever the case, this is not the Thomas and Julio and Shannon show. That's not what we call this. Every single day we move by the Spirit. We go on the flow. We go how things are being led. We don't, hey, we're going to talk about this topic today, and we want it to be structured in such and such way. That's not a natural flow, and you can operate off of that, but there's no natural flow. It's not and not necessarily that this is improv, but the topics that we discuss, we're an open book, guys, and I love sharing my testimony with you guys. I love sharing my journey with you. Some of you know me, fairly via social media, but and our mornings here, you're familiar with me and you've seen me grow. You've seen me mature, and I've just been putting a lot of things that we discuss here into practice, and that has helped my growth. And through that, I've been able to change my life. And as a result, I'm helping other people to change their lives on a daily basis. It's everybody I come in contact with, guys. Even if and I've mentioned this a million and one times, to you guys, where, just saying hi, just a smile, the energy that you carry, you can have an impact on a complete stranger today, with the energy that you carry. You ask them, you pass right by them and they go, hi, how are you? Or they go, good morning. and you have this humongous smile and you go, hi, good morning, how are you? And you're like, they'll probably be taken back, like, this dude that had 3 or 4 cups of coffee, you know, like, what, why he's so energetic, you know? And you let them know, like, no, man, I'm feeling great today. You know, I'm pumped up to be alive this morning. You know, hey, I checked my pulse. I looked myself in the mirror. You're not going to sit there and have this full dialect, but you can say anything that comes to mind and you could let them know. I've had a number of people, and it just shows me the impact. Even just saying hi to a person, complete stranger, person you see regularly, person you see every day, you know, office, you know, your family, whatever. You know, once you begin to get to a place where you understand that and the potential that's in you, and if you carry energies different about yourself, you know, don't get me wrong. I mean, we don't always feel happy. We're human beings. We don't always feel happy. You know, there's times Thomas gets praise, you know, on here, and he humbly receives it, you know, about having the good attitude and having, well, he takes himself there. You know, there's times he'll wake up in that mood. There's times when I'll wake up feeling extra jolly, extra happy. But can I tell you that there's times when I don't? Can I tell you that there's times where I don't feel like being happy and I will myself to do it? You know, I have an understanding that there's times that this flesh, you know, because we're mind, body, and spirit. So there's times when this body doesn't want to submit to what my spirit is telling me. This body doesn't want to submit to what my brain and how my brain is telling the body to operate. We have to take ourselves there, guys. You have to will yourself. And one of the greatest giftings that we've been given here on earth, by being alive, by having vitality and life in our bones, you know, this blood pumping through us, is the ability of free will. That's why, you know, we might discuss biblical things or spiritual things or whatever, but we're not going to force our beliefs upon you. Whatever it is that you believe, that's fine. Tap into that. If you find strength, if you find encourage, if you find that belief system has a firm foundation and there's truth, and that's what you believe, and that's how you get your source, and that's how you become a better version of you, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You don't have to practice what I'm practicing. I'm simply telling you the testimony of how my life has been changed, how I have grown, how I have matured, how I have taken myself from being, you know, I have been depressed before. You know, I used to suffer from anxiety attacks and panic attacks. You know, I've went through all kinds of, you know, we all, not one person here represented has not experienced, you know, any of the things that I've mentioned and more. Let's keep it real. Not one of us is perfect in here. Not one of us has it all together. We don't, you know, and Thomas will tell you, no, I don't have it all together. But you know what? I get myself there. I get myself to a place of happiness. I get to myself a place of contentment. I get myself to a place of receiving, you know, and it's up to you to go ahead and do that heavy lifting for yourself. I would love to do that for you, but it's not my life to carry. It's not my burden to carry. Your heart and your soul, I didn't create you, my friend. I didn't. You know, it's up to you to take yourself to a better place. It's up to you to read something, to impart some great things in you. If I love you using the cup analogy, and I'm not going to say half full, half empty. No, but if I had a cup in my hand, there's no cup around me to use. But if I had a cup, let's imagine for a second, in my hand, and if it's full of junk, then positivity can't be put in that cup. If I have a cup and it's full of drama, it's full of stress, it's full of anxiety, it's full of worry, it's full of all these things that I know I don't want. Guys, take the cup, pour it out. Pour it out, because you know you don't want those things in your life anymore. And then set the cup down. Look up, or wherever you look to, you know, and say, I'm ready for my cup to be full. I'm ready for you to put the life and vitality and purpose and intention in my day, in my life, in my mind. I surrender to the point where I need to be led and I need guidance, and I will myself to do great things. So what are you reading? What are you listening to? How are you spending your time? What do you spend your days doing? Those are my questions to you. And why did I ask those specific questions? Because answering those specific questions can lead you to what I'm referencing, can lead you to that place of happiness, can lead you to the place of positivity, can lead you to the place of change, you know, and it all starts with the choices that you're making, you know. Talk about a slap, huh, Thomas? Realistically speaking, it's all about in the choice that you're making, because you have the opportunity today, because you're alive, because you have blood pumping through your veins, because you have a pulse this morning, because you woke up this morning. I said I wasn't gonna yell, so let me lower my tone. You know, because of that, guys, you have it all. But what choices are you making today to get yourself to where you want to be? What choices are you going to make today?
Not just choices.
You know, our eyes and our ears are the windows to our soul. So be cautious of what you deposit into it. You won't have to pour out a cup of trash if good things were deposited into you on a daily basis. Think about that. Go ahead.
Not just the choices, guys. Not just choices. That is just part of the plan. That is just part of the bigger vision of it all. That's the things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Nothing's going to come to manifestation if there's not some kind of action put into place. With that action, with that opportunity that's set forth in front of you, no matter what it is within life, where you're going, if it's bettering your career, is it bettering you? Is it bettering the life, everything that you believe and stand for, like he said? No matter what you call it, what you believe in so wholeheartedly that nothing and no one can stop you or affect you or give you any opinions or any other thing that's going to deter you, because you believe within something so wholeheartedly that you came here with. And it's that God particle, that source energy that we talk about, that you have tapped into, and that you know that you have it, and that you can create and do, because you came here as a creator from the co-creator. Okay, so you're here to co-create together with your imagination, with your creativity, with your things that you're wanting to do within your life. So that way you can come in here and be that next universal particle that is sending nothing but vibrations out to the world, saying, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. And you say that every day because you already know what that you don't want within life. Because whatever experiences that you've been through, whatever situations that you go through, whatever anxiety attacks that hit you, this, that, and the other, you tell the universe right then and there, I don't want this in my life anymore. Remove this anxiety from me. And then start watching it start removing, because you're now telling the universe, or the God particle within inside of you, this is what I do not want. I do not want this physical body to look like this anymore. I want to see the person I see in the mirror. So what do I need to do? I take action. I go to a gym. I make my body look this good. I didn't want to look and have the long go-to anymore. So what did I do? I came back and dropped 20 years off my face. And then now I'm coming in here, instead of being 46, I'm 36. Okay, so I'm having a good day. I dropped some years off my life yesterday. So getting in here and taking action for something that you truly want, a different look that you want, then what do you have to do to go for it? Action is what's going to make it happen. But getting up every day knowing that you are a powerful source that you can tap into every morning, because nobody else is going to harness your happiness but you. Nobody else is going to make you happy but you. Nobody else is going to bring anything else into your life except you, and the one that you tap in with, called the belief system of the God particle that you have within you. My source energy moves every day at a higher vibration that most people cannot understand. So when I do get in here and get on some rampages of tell you how powerful you truly are, how inspirational you are, how much talent you have within you that you need to unlock and let the world see, that creativity that you have within your mind that you're not writing down on a piece of paper so the rest of the world can see your bigger vision of what the things that you think this world should be like. The places that you work out, how can it make it better? You're going to go in and you're going to tell people exactly how it could be better. You're going to give better choices in the things that you're doing within your life, and you're taking actions to make them happen. Then it's going to all start happening, this manifesting. You say, wow, this kid is crazy. He did it within a 2 or 3 day period instead of a lifetime. Because most people say, oh, I've got tomorrow. No, tomorrow's not given. So get up and do what you think is best for you today, that's going to move your life into that period of happiness, that excitement that you have within you. Those butterflies that you may have, that's an energy telling you that, hey, this might be good. Or it's going to tell you, hey, this may not be good. So follow that guidance system that you feel within inside of you. Move into that realm of that energy that is making you see the rainbows, and you can feel the vibrations, and you can see the energies and the auras of around people. Because every one of you on here, I can see the different auras around you for the energy that you're putting off. And that right there is telling me that, some of you are, looking for something different within life. Well, here you are. I'm slapping you in the face with it. The opportunity to grab the energy that you have within you, and you harness that every morning when you look in that mirror and you say, nothing else will affect me today because I have the power within. And you take that every day and you grab it every morning before you walk out and you deal with anybody else within your house, before you even talk to your cat or your dog or your plants or your, whatever in your home. I want to grasp that energy right there and roll with that every morning. You do this consecutively. Make this a habit within your life, not a 30-day period, the rest of your freaking life until the day you go, 6 feet under. And when you get to the end, you'll be able to have no regrets. You'll be able to say, you know what? I was able to follow a guided system of the love of the law of the universe. That law of attraction to bring the things that make me happy each day and removing the things that does not make me happy each day. Because I know what I don't want, so I don't speak of it. I know what I don't want, so I don't dwell on it. I don't repeat that same story over and over of the things that I don't want. I talk about the things I do want and how I want it to flow in my life and how I want it to be in my life. And guess what? That's what comes to my life. Because that's the energy and that's the belief that I put into this system. It's called my system, my universe, my God particle that I deal with every day. Enjoy that journey, guys. Julio, you got anything else on that?
No, man, you hit it, Thomas. You hit it out the park. Home run, baby.
Yes. All right, guys. It's been an awesome morning. I want to thank everybody that's come in here with us. Miss Shannon.
Score!
Miss Shannon wraps us up with an affirmation that she does every day for us. And what is she doing? She's bringing her energy to the table, her talent, her niche, her little spark, her little dynamite package that she has. And we thank her every day for this. Go ahead, Miss Shannon.
Morning, everybody. I believe in myself, and I deserve to accomplish all my goals. I recognize opportunity when it knocks and seize the moment. Don't wait for opportunity. Keep your mind open, create it. They are closer than you think. I love change. It brings chances for opportunity. Even do it is within the words, don't quit. Short and sweet.
Thank you all very much. We love and appreciate you all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Grab the energy, harness it. Enjoy the day, smiles on your face, love within your heart, and that'll put a skip in your step. Y'all have a good one.